Just stop focusing on the negative. It's all out of your control anyway. If Jean wants David to divorce Tina, fine. If Jean wants you to marry David, then fine. It's all out of my control anyway, isn't it? Right now, I have to focus all of my energy on getting out of here. Home. Oh, in a few hours, I could be home. Oh, to just look at their faces. Cassie and River and Joe. Oh, no. Can't see him looking like this. Makeup, lots of it. And clothes, yes, my dear. I need some help. Yes, that's much better. Here's a new look. I'm going to have to make an appointment with Karina first thing in the morning. She's the only one who can do anything with it. What difference is it going to make? Joe thinks that I don't love him anymore. Queen Jean's going to keep an eye on me like a hawk, so I won't be able to get to him and explain what went on here and why I've made the decision that I have. What about Cassie? How is she going to understand that her mother lied to her yet again with that ridiculous phone call from Spain? What am I going back home to? No. Positive! Yes, I've got to think. Positive, positive, positive. Because I've got to get out of here. And positive if I have to stay in here for one more day, I might just lose my mind entirely.
Dorian. Don't let me interrupt you. You were saying?
I was saying I'm ready to leave.
Is that so?
Yes. I have agreed to all of your conditions. You can let me go now.
I'm so sorry, Dorian. I'm afraid that's just not possible.
You lied to me. You said that if I would agree to all of your ridiculous conditions, that you would let me go, that you would see to it that I wasn't tried for murder again. Well, I've agreed. I mean, how can you be so cruel?
Have you finished? I said I'm afraid that's not possible just now. The house is swarming with people, for heaven's sakes, Dorian. There are servants and children all over the place. I will take you out when it's safe. Late tonight, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Where I stand, you really don't have much choice but to take things as they come.
Yes. I suppose that as long as you do let me go, I shouldn't care how you do it. Fine. How did it go with David? Did he agree to cooperate?
Poor David has not had a very pleasant day, I'm afraid. He had to break the very shocking news to Tina that he wants a divorce.
David has agreed to give up Tina? My goodness, that must have taken some doing.
It was necessary. David has to leave Tina in order to be free to marry you. Once you and David are married, then Tina will be free of him, and Joey, thank heavens, will be free of you forever. Victoria's family is very important to her.
How did you manage to get David to agree to all of that?
He was perfectly willing to listen to reason when I presented it to him, forcefully enough.
Well, I've got to hand it to you, getting him to agree to marry me.
Oh, no, that subject never came up.
But you just said that...
I said David agreed to divorce Tina. Makes perfect sense for Victoria to ask that of him. Everyone knows that he is ruining Tina's life. But for Victoria to insist that David marry you wouldn't make any sense at all. It's out of character and would arouse suspicion.
Well, then how do you plan to get him to do it?
I've decided to leave that up to you.
How in the world can I get David to want to marry me?
Oh, Dorian. credit. We both know how resourceful you can be when it comes to things that you want. And I'm quite sure that you want this to work out, because... How do I put this delicately enough? Your life depends on this. So, I will leave you alone for a little while to mull over possible strategies. So long.